Back in the early 2000s, environmental concerns weren't as prominent. The islands were built with 94 million cubic meters of sand dredged from the seafloor, a process that undeniably displaced marine life. Studies highlighted the burial and asphyxiation of wildlife, increased water cloudiness, and altered natural sediment flow. In fact, a 2006 report indicated that the average person in the Emirates had the world's largest per capita ecological footprint, partly due to these very projects. And if the successful Palm Jumeirah faced these issues, what about the others? Take the Palm Jebel Ali, its biggest problem: location, location, location. Far south of the city, it extends into largely undeveloped desert. Original plans included a residential district at the entrance, but it never materialized. You can see the signs of halted construction everywhere, unfinished roads, and even the remnants of the Dubai waterfront project meant to protect it from erosion, now also abandoned. Official figures show only a handful of houses were sold before construction abruptly stopped in 2009. The reason? The looming global financial crisis. The crisis decimated Dubai's real estate market, with housing prices plummeting. Suddenly, the Palm Jebel Ali project was no longer financially viable. Adding to the woes, the Dubai government, the primary funder, relied heavily on oil revenue, which saw a dramatic price crash in 2008. The money simply wasn't there anymore. Location wasn't the only issue. The Palm Jumeirah, despite its potentially better location to the north, close to the city and airport, fared even worse. It barely made it past the initial stages. In 2013, it was rebranded as the Jumeirah Islands, with ambitious plans for hotels, residences, and a golf course, aiming for completion under Dubai's 2040 master plan. But perhaps the most striking failure is the World Islands. The 2003 promotional video painted a picture of island paradise, ultimate exclusivity. The reality? Well, the geography is questionable. Greenland the size of North America, Australia looking like a canine, New Zealand doing its best arch impression, but the wonky shapes are the least of its problems. Over 90% of the islands remain completely empty, despite being mostly sold 15 years ago. Some are even used for Google Maps advertising. There has been some construction. A multi-million-dollar house was built on Greenland, and then, bizarrely, gifted to Formula One legend Michael Schumacher, who seemingly never even visited. The island of Lebanon found some life as a beach club, though even Yes Theory's visit showed it to be fairly empty, likely impacted by the pandemic. The reality 2 decades and $13 billion later? An unimpressive scatter of sand with continents that are, well, let's just say they took some creative liberties. So, where did it all go wrong? Back in 2001, Dubai was running out of natural coastline for its booming waterfront property market. The ambitious solution? Create more coastline. This led to the birth of 4 colossal coastal projects: the World Archipelago, the even more ambitious universe surrounding it, the Palm Jebel Ali, the Palm Jumeirah, and the one that actually worked, the Palm Jumeirah. The Palm Jumeirah, for a few key reasons, it stands alone as the successful sibling. Firstly, timing. It was completed in 2006, just before the looming shadow of the global financial crisis. Secondly, location and scale. Jumeirah was the smallest and most easily accessible, built right off the already prestigious Al Safu district, Dubai's most expensive real estate. And thirdly, smart planning. A perfect blend of homes and businesses created a self-sustaining community. But even the successful Palm Jumeirah wasn't without its early scares. Reports surfaced claiming the islands were sinking back into the ocean. The developer vehemently denied this, even suing the builder who warned of potential erosion. Then came the water flow issue. The protective crescent, while shielding homes, inadvertently created stagnant water within. A 2022 study revealed another problem. The island's construction had permanently altered the surrounding water quality and temperature. This raises so many questions. What were the ecological and economic costs? Did construction drive away marine life? Where did all that sand come from? And what impact did its removal have on the original seabed? And here lies the core issue: a deserted landscape. Without residents, businesses won't thrive. Without businesses, there's no incentive to build homes. It's a logistical nightmare to boat out to the middle of nowhere just to visit a store. Incredibly,